So what's happening, everybody? Is your man DISCO100. We back at it. I got the beautiful Miss. I call her JoJo. JoJo. I can put that accent, Miss JoJo. She's in the building. She has some great news for us today. Talked a little bit to her before we started the show. We all waited on the makeup artist. We don't know if something came up, but she has one of our makeup artists supposed to show up on us. But Miss JoJo, how are you doing?
Doing great.
Put the microphone. Put the microphone up. JoJo, right.
All right.
The whole thing is JoJo.
All right.
Yeah, we good. Yeah, we good. So how you doing?
I'm doing great. Doing great. I can't complain.
So
Thank you for asking.
okay, so last time we talked, we had to come up with a name
Yes.
of the modeling service. So let me
The name of the model agency is called Global Unique Runway Models.
Global Unique Runway Models. And global because you want to touch everybody.
Everyone. Yes.
So you've been busy though. Last time I see you, you was just getting your feet wet in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
Your services, but I see you on Facebook almost every day somewhere. You can't sit you behind still. So you're always somewhere.
Yes.
So what's been going on?
I've been busy. I've been busy in touch with models and making myself known here in Atlanta, going to shows. Everything model is happening or shows are happening. I'm there, you know, on the streets, even at workplace, you know, letting people know what I do besides loan officer. But, you know, this is what I do. This is what I enjoy doing, you know, and making sure that everybody is hearing my voice, even on Facebook.
Okay. So what has been some of the pros and cons so far that you see with the modeling events? You don't have to say what one you went to, but what are some of the pros and cons that you done witnessed or seen that you kind of say, you know what, I need to not do that or I need to do this?
So what I have witnessed is the environment, okay, and the behaviors of the models that I have been around with. And some of them I done is not the concept of what I'm looking for, but I can get them in that area of the runway. If they're really ready for runway, not on the runway dancing, you know, but professional.
So when you say runway dancing, what does that mean, runway dancing?
So some of the stuff that I have seen is models who drop it on the runway,
Drop
you
it
know,
like
yeah,
this? Okay.
yeah, drop it like it's hot. When they get their name to be heard by their family members or friends, you know, they're doing their runway. You don't have to drop anything. You still have to stand tall as a model and then do your walk.
Because you are, at the end of the day, you're representing the brand or the fashion show or the name. So,
Correct.
So it's not about you.
It's not about the model, it's about the brand. And then mostly it's about the designer of the clothes that you are wearing.
Okay. So if I was matter of fact, I want to put together a show. I got my DISCO100 brand.
Okay.
And I got lady tights, I got lady tank tops. So for somebody like me, when I call you and tell you I want to put together a show, what do I do? What's my next step after that?
Nothing. Just tell me what you're looking for. You know, the kind of people who are coming, right? So my job is to make sure that I get model casting call, which I do have coming up. And models comes, and then you're going to tell me what you're looking for, male or females. You know, plus size, skinny models, short models, you're going to let me know all that. So
I like mine thick.
Okay.
I like them thick.
Okay, so you like plus size models. I don't use the word thick because some women get offended.
No, they thick. They are thick. No, I like skinny. I like women. I love women, period. So I'm being funny. But yeah, it's funny I say that because I ordered some stuff from Pakistan. That's why I get my stuff.
Okay.
And you got to be careful because our sizes, U.S. sizes, are different for them.
Absolutely.
So you got to be real because I got caught. I mean, I sent extra large and sent our sizes. They still sent me back extra
Small.
large day sizes, which was like a medium for our women.
Correct.
So I tell anybody when you order cross seas, be careful.
Absolutely. You can say 3 extra large.
You got to send them the actual inches.
Correct.
So,
The measurement.
So How has it been going so far? Have you got booked yet for any shows? Have you been busy?
I've been busy. I've been looking for models. I finally, I got 15 models that I really like, but there's some changes that I'm going to make. I just have to give a big old shout out to Connecticut. Miss Connecticut, she has been tremendous, a spotlight helping me with the models where I'm going to, connect with these models. And some of them that I have met so far, I see so few of them have potentials. And then some of them that I have to train the way I want them to walk on my runway, because my runway is going to be a high fashion.
Okay, you said, I'm going to cut you off on purpose. You say your runway. What is different between your runway style and other runway styles that you see?
So mine is more of elegant, classy, flawless.
Okay.
The ones that I have seen is models are all over the stage doing their own thing. It's kind of like, to me, in my own vision, because I have my own vision for what I have seen so far, models are not, some of them are not acting the way models supposed to act. Maybe that's the way they.
Example. What I'm doing now, I'm sharing this to the Facebook. So that's about
Sure, absolutely. So some of them like behaviors, ways, and again, remember I talked about this my last time I came here, bouncing, or jiggling or moving some stuff, and it's not that. It's about just carrying yourself, your heads up, shoulders, just carry yourself with a classy way a woman's supposed to, walk. If you look at American Next Top Models, that's what I'm looking for. That high end.
Give me your phone number real quick. Put it on my page.
Sure. Is area code is 540
Okay.
257 3120.
See, everything we do here is live. We don't do no editing. We don't do no.
Sure. And that's one thing I love about you. You're keeping it real. You're keeping it 100.
DISCO100.
Absolutely. And that's me. I keep it 100. Some people don't like it, but it's okay.
Well, they're not supposed to.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't expect everybody to like me.
That is so
I don't
true.
want everybody to like me.
Absolutely.
I couldn't care less. If you like me, you like me. If not, you just don't like me. I wish you the best, and we'll go from there.
Yes, sir. That's life. I mean, you got to be yourself. And one thing about me, with my brand I call Global Unique Runway, I'm a very unique person. Okay. I don't apologize to anybody the way I look or the way I carry myself.
So when you say why would you say the way you look?
People think the way I dress.
I'm sensing some stuff from you.
Some people think the way I dress sometimes is off. One minute they see me with a long hair. The next minute they see me with a black hair. The next minute, hey, my hair is all cut off, blonde. I don't wear cut off like this style, black. That's me. Nobody can be anybody.
How do you make that decision? Like, how do you know when you're gonna go with the black hair, go with short hair?
Depending on the mood that I'm feeling, the mood that I'm in that particular moment, like today. So what my hair has been cut.
We had the thing on top of it. I didn't know.
Absolutely. So for me, summertime.
So for me, it's cut. Because I ain't never seen you.
Absolutely. So I say, you know what? I'm going to surprise Disco, because he has been seeing my hair with, wig or something. So today I came in, I'm like, hey, this is me, summer.
You still look beautiful.
Well, thank you, sir. The next minute you may see me with a white hair. Huh?
Get this, your hair too big. Get this right here.
Get it hot?
Get your haircut like mine.
Okay. Sure.
That's how big your hair is.
I had bald-headed. A male friend of mine told me, Joe, no. That is no. I said, that is your opinion. That's not my opinion.
Because
period.
We're looking at your face anyway. We don't care about you. Men, I know y'all find it hard to believe. We look at eyes, mouth, nose. We look at your facial features. We care less about your hair.
Oh, most men cares about that hair. I'm telling you this stuff.
It's an overall good look as far as how you carry yourself.
Absolutely.
But beauty, okay, let me rephrase that. We do look at your hair. But the beauty that we're looking at in your eyes, your actual appearance of your face.
The beauty my parents taught me.
You could be a cookie monster with a good hair too. You be a cookie monster, your hair be perfect.
Absolutely.
You still a cookie monster.
Absolutely.
So you being a beautiful woman, your hair not done, you just beautiful, and your hair not done.
Anyway.
I'd rather deal with a beautiful woman, hair not done, than a cookie monster with a hair done. So cookie monster is my term for ugly woman.
Okay.
Cookie monster.
My parents taught me different. My parents taught me that the beauty is not your face. Your beauty is your heart.
But you okay. That, I agree with that, but you gotta understand, when we sit in a bar or sit at a lounge as men, we don't know your heart. We can't see through your chest to see your heart.
Absolutely.
So the first thing we're gonna be attracted to is gonna be your
What you see.
So I understand what you're saying. And that's the truth of life. But
Yes.
to get that far, we gotta see your your beauty, your way you talk from the outer appearance.
Correct.
We can dictate and we'll know if you are really ratchet or you just not what we want. We can know that from your first conversation. It's so
That's
much you
it right there.
yeah,
Yes.
There's so much you can put on
Yes.
in life to fool somebody.
Yes. Yes.
So-
Absolutely.
Right now, I gotta get you a number because I got somebody on Car Parkway who rents out runway stages
Awesome.
and tents. So I meant to tell you that the other day. So I'm
Awesome.
gonna get you in contact with him.
Thank you so much. Thank
And I want
you.
us to have a casting call.
Okay.
I want us to put together a day we can do a casting call.
So I got that for you.
Okay.
My first casting call is May the 15th.
Okay, cool.
And then I want you to be a gentleman, but I don't want you to pick any crazy models now.
Who, me?
Yes, you're going to be a judge.
I'm always be a job. Cool.
Okay.
I love women.
So you're going to be my only male
Okay.
who is going to be in front of those panel
What day
with
is May
other.
15th?
It's on Saturday.
Okay, got it. Night. What time?
It's going to be at 1 from 1 to 3.
Perfect. I can come back here.
Okay.
Where you gonna be located at?
That's what I'm looking for.
Okay, we got that.
Okay.
Now, I tell you what we can do.
Mm-hmm.
Is it one by one come in? Or they gonna be all in? How you gonna? What are we?
So model casting call, when I do model casting call, they all come at the same time. And then they will sit down till the judges come. Then I will hand the judges the paperwork that I'm looking for, what I'm looking for, the kind of work I'm looking for. And then you're gonna critique the models.
Okay.
While they're there, you ask them, you got to ask them a question. What made you come here? What made you want to be, want to be a part of this model,
Okay.
this show, right?
So May 15th.
Yes. And then the next one is going to be in June the 5th. But I'm going to let you know that too. It's
So
going to
let's
be
go
on
ahead and
Saturday.
I don't want to give them 2 dates off front.
Okay,
If
sure.
you give them 2 days, they're going to miss the first one, just go to second.
Yeah, the first one is May the
That's all we're
15th.
going to tell them.
Absolutely.
May 16th, we'll tell them about the 1 June.
Okay.
That way the one's going to come. But
Sure.
my question is, how much space do you need? Like, what they going to do, a walkway?
Yes, they're gonna do walkway. So I don't know how many models are gonna come because I just gonna share it on Facebook and have some of my friends share it on their Facebook and some of the models that I have. I know it's a mod of what and then yourself. So models, they're gonna invite their friends. They're gonna come all over places.
I just don't know how much room you need.
Another thing I was thinking, Disco is doing the casting call outside
But you got to worry about
on the parking place.
Yep.
I put it on that day because I pray to God that it's going to be a hot weather and nice weather, that we're not going to be inside, or we can do it in a warehouse.
Okay. We'll talk about that.
Okay? Sure.
Yeah, I got plenty of spots. Just with a budget at.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
Okay. Sure. Absolutely.
So, are you reaching out to any kind of particular brands, any kind of stores, anybody particular that you have that you're reaching out for to get them models right now? Like, so, for instance, if I'm a model, right, and I say, look, I want to be a part of your agency, what can you offer me? What is your answer to that?
Training. Image worth.
Who?
Image.
Okay.
Image worth.
Uh-huh.
And then photo shoots. I'm bringing a photographer to come and do some, face, short face taking, and then the whole full body shots.
And then you'll try to find them gigs and events to go to?
Yes. Absolutely. And because I want, when my models go somewhere to model, they will see a difference between what they have been used to and what they have in front of them. Because the way I train them, the way they represent my brand, And then I don't want the models to feel like, oh, okay, if I sign up with her, so I can be able to model elsewhere. No, you're still a free agent. You can go anywhere. So I don't want models to feel like, okay, I sign up with this chick right here, but I cannot go to John to go model. No, they can still do that.
So you're not locking them into no contract and all that kind of stuff.
No, sir. Yeah. So they know they got themselves, but
What age do we start at?
I am gonna say age of 15. Yes. Why do you do that? Why do you say that?
That teenagers.
For me,
But it's a different type of
atmosphere.
Yeah, it's a different type of business. So you must, again, you catch them early. They may be more mentally for that type of business.
Yes.
They may
For the event I'm doing for August, my opening is August the 7th.
Okay.
It's my brand opening, my launching.
And where you gonna have it at? We're gonna figure that out too.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that.
I got you.
Okay. And what I'm looking for is adults, not teenager, because the designers that I'm looking for, I want them for more of adults look, mature adults look. Because it's gonna be hot, it's gonna be sexy, it's gonna be classy, it's gonna be elegant, it's gonna be sophisticated. No t-shirt that day, no jeans. I'm giving
no t-shirt. What do you gonna have on?
They're gonna be wearing elegant suits,
Oh.
nice, evening gown, African wears, a lot of different things people never seen. That's why I'm unique. Hairstyle, I'm gonna have them to do stuff that they never done. We're gonna do performance, African dance, on the stage to, hey, get this up notch.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So we got some work to do.
Yes.
And guess what? I think COVID is going to stray away. I know you probably got one more wave they say they're supposed to come with all the holidays, but I think everything. I
Yeah.
got my test actually 2 days ago.
Okay.
I could have to go to the doctor. And I came back.
Okay. Good.
Got-
That's what's up.
I was down in Miami having a great time. Everything came back.
Okay. Good. Good.
Your brand.
Mhm.
What is your future goals with your brand? Like right now, when we talked last time, you were fresh in the ATL as far as putting events out there. What is your overall goal with your brand? Now that we have a name for it.
Mm-hmm.
What's the next step?
I want to impact so many people. I want people to be able to see what I am bringing, and people in that brand is representing, and then where it's taking us. Because I want to see this go far in life, not only just stop. I want to, reach Florida, like Miami, New York, LA, New Jersey. I want to be out there. I want far. So when people see she started here in Atlanta, where she called a home, and then looking at it 5 years from now, she's all over places. She's taking people all over places, global. She's traveling international.
So basically, when they come and you get part of your company, you have like their photos in your particular database.
Correct.
So people will call you and say, I need 3-4 models. You look at what you got available, or who's available. Now, one thing I want you to reiterate is they have to be on time.
Absolutely.
So basically, when we have this casting call, we already gonna cut the ones off that's coming late.
Absolutely.
We're gonna let them do their job, do what they do, but we're gonna say, you know what? We're not gonna sit until the end of the casting call, because you're already showing us that this is what you're gonna be about, and you can't take that chance. Send them somewhere, and they're late on your name.
Absolutely.
So we got to be very strict on that flight. We're gonna make that
1, 2, 3. That's it.
You got to be at 12:30. Be ready for 1 o'clock.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
Yeah.
I think we can do it right here. I'm
Okay.
gonna show you a room downstairs
Okay.
that we can rent per hour,
Okay.
and I can rent it, and then they can go outside and walk around the lake.
Okay.
If you want to, one by one.
Okay.
And
Sounds good.
Both of them.
Okay. Sounds good.
So
I hope the models, you guys are listening, right?
yeah, we gonna
No
share
late.
We're gonna share this link.
You
all
know?
week.
Yeah.
So once you come up with a date, we'll come back and put the we'll repost the
Okay.
interview with the date on top.
Okay. I have given you the date, May the 15th,
Okay.
from 1 o'clock
No, I'm talking about as far as
for the second one.
the casting goes.
Okay.
No, we get the location. We got a location.
Okay, sure.
So once I lock the location in here,
Okay.
which I think I'm gonna show you the room first,
Okay.
and then we can make a little, I'll show you.
Okay.
I think
Sounds good.
I think you'll like it. So tell me something else was going on. Last time we talked, you were single. I had somebody for you, but I don't want my name on. I don't know. I don't know. So I had somebody I'm gonna introduce you to, but I don't know. I don't wanna. I'm not a good matchmaker.
Well, then, if you're not a good matchmaker, just leave it right there.
Yeah, that's what I told him. I left it there. He's actually a minister.
Okay. That doesn't mean nothing. Period.
But you said you wanted somebody about that. That's God figure.
Mm-hmm.
So that was my first go-to guy.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't
Okay.
because you are alpha, he are alpha. I don't know. So we still single.
Still single.
No
Still
dates.
loving myself.
No dates since I see
Still
you last time.
enjoying myself what I do.
I want you to bring your daughters. You said you're gonna bring your daughters.
She works. Now she works all the time. You guys will see her probably during the model casting call.
Does she model?
No, none of my kids model.
Why?
They don't want that. And then I'm not pushing that to my kids. I want them to be who God has called them to be. I don't want them to live my life. I want them to live their life. I'm not going to impose myself to my career to my kids. They are going somewhere in life. The field that they chose, which I really love. They are into medicine. I'm not going to have them, hey, mommy love fashion. I want you guys to be a model. No. Or mommy, love dancing. I want you guys to be a dancer.
So you dance?
Yes, I do
I didn't
dance.
know you dance.
I told you that.
I hit a dancing part.
Disco. We talk about African belly dance.
Oh, the belly dance.
Yes, I dance too. I love
So
dancing.
you can't show me the belly dance?
Huh?
I want to see how the belly dance work. You do it in chair. It's like you twerk.
Yes. So you shake, you're shaking your whole body and twisting your whole body with your stomach.
You like you twerking.
No, I don't know about twerking. I don't know about twerking now.
You do the belly dance, you might get a whole bunch of people calling for a date.
Oh,
We have some more belly dance.
oh my goodness. My main thing is, like my family now know how passionate that I am with fashion.
Okay.
That is my dream. That is my passion. That is my goal. I had a friend of mine reach out to me and said, why are you doing this? You're a minister. You're a woman of God. I said, hold up. You cannot judge me. This is my passion.
Why would that be against being a minister if you're doing fashion?
Because sometimes, people, us in church, we do too much church. We are not letting people to use their gift that God has given them. We all got so many gifts that we are not using because we are afraid. Just like a friend of mine that I talked to last night. We talked almost 1 a.m. this morning. She said her fear, she has so much, but because of this religion thing, I can't be able to express, to do what I want to do in life. Till I saw you on, Facebook Live. I said, you have to stop the fear. You got to stop the shenanigan of what people are going to say about you. Look, at the end, they talk about Jesus. They crucify him. Why? Because he said he's the Son of God. So until you come out of that skin where you are laying yourself at, you can't be able to go where God is calling you. People will press you, compress you like they're making a pancake. But you got to get up and say, hey.
Ladies, I had two ladies on here yesterday, and they were using the word blessed. And they said that anytime somebody does something to them, to hurt them or crucify their name or their livelihood, they say they don't do a get back. They pray for them and then just leave them alone.
Absolutely.
They say they don't want. They say they don't want to hinder their blessings. So they were saying if they come back at them, or curse them out or whatever it may be, that's not what God wants.
Absolutely.
So if you do something to target them, you know what? We're just gonna leave each other alone. But I love you, pray for you, and I hope you get better. That's how they handle
Amen.
it.
That's it.
And that's. I guess I got to work on that.
You know, but that's how Christ did. You know, when they were crucifying, I mean, if you read the scripture, you see, he never said a word. He was just standing there. He said, what you said that I am is who I am. You know, even though they will tear your name apart, destroy your name on social media, don't say nothing. Just give it to them in the hands of God and say, hey, Lord, I'm walking away. I'm paying no negative energy to these people because that's what they want to get from me.
Yeah.
And then you walk away.
And that's energy you wasting focusing, which you can be focusing on something else that's for you. So
That's it.
You give any little bit, and I'm talking a good talk. I'm talking a good game right now. Because that's my biggest crutch. I'm so quick to entertain somebody coming at me. That's my biggest problem I have. Instead of saying, you know what, I'm getting better. But instead of me saying, you know what, man, forget that. I have to say something before I move instead of me just moving.
But you're giving them that energy.
Exactly. So I'm agreeing with you. Like, that's my biggest. Like, if somebody says to me out of the way right now, instead of me just going, I'm going to say something first, and then I'm going to go. Like, I got to get that word in. That's what I got to work on. Because I'm getting too old. I'm 45 years old. And
You're still a baby, man.
I got grandkids. Like, there's certain stuff you don't do as a grandfather.
Absolutely.
You know, I'm not a single guy. I'm a newlywed. I've been with my wife 17 years.
Wow.
You know
Awesome.
what I'm saying?
Awesome.
And so I'm not that guy no more. I'm a grandfather. I got 5 grandkids. You know, so certain stuff.
So true.
There's certain stuff you got to do.
Yes.
you get different names for a reason.
Absolutely.
You know,
Absolutely.
But I appreciate you telling me that. That's the second time I heard that in 2 days.
Yeah.
That's why I brought that up, because the same person said what you said yesterday.
Yeah. Because sometimes we have all this, but we are just so afraid to come out. You know, like it's like a flower. When a flower is getting ready to bloom, you know, it will take a time to bloom, but it's gonna bloom, right? So as us as a human, we gotta just bloom. Don't worry about what people say. You know already people are gonna say something. You know your enemies, your haters are gonna say something to downgrade you. Oh, she ain't gonna make it. She ain't gonna do this. She ain't gonna do that. But if you continue getting into their level, you will not be in that place where God is calling you. But you got to step up and say, hey, if I fall, I'll get back up. If I fall again, I'll back. You know, I was watching a video of the president, you know, Biden. You know, somebody sent it to me, and he was, you know, getting into the step to the plane, and he kept failing. Guess what? I love that about him. He never give up. He didn't stay there. He get back up and keep trying. You continue trying. I don't care what that obstacle looked like. I don't know who you are. You're listening to this. I spoke last night. A lady called me from nowhere and said, Joe, you speaking to me. You know, you speaking direct to me, because so many times I keep giving and keep giving. And then for one, you know, for how long would I continue to give?
What do you say to the women out there? Because we had a show I wish you would have called in. Abusive relationships. What would you say to the woman out there who was getting mentally, physically, and emotionally abused by her spouse or boyfriend? What advice would you give her?
I have a video coming out because I was in it. You got to be tired and to the point that you say, I'm done. If I can use this word, I can say, I'm done, Negro. No more. You can't score me no more. I'm done. I'm not your doormat. Listen, sis. Listen, queen. You can come out of that abusive relationship. You cannot continue there. And then you, man, I know there's some men, because I have a program also. A man is also in a toxic relationship with that woman. And she keep putting you down. She keep pushing you. She keep hitting on you. She keep checking your phone and checking your phone. Oh, who called you? Who is that? Who is she? When you're tired, nobody can tell you to come out. You can make it on your own. There's so many assistants out there that can help you. You don't have to die in that relationship. You don't have to be the next victim. There's so many help. There's so many assistants, but you got to be ready. You can't say, I'm ready, then tomorrow you go back again. Oh, Joe, you don't understand. I miss him. He's my boo. I've been with him for 20 years. I've been in this relationship. But that's toxic. It's not healthy for you. You got children watching out for you. You got nieces. You got relation watching out the way you're living. You got bruise on your eyes and then you lie. You take glasses and cover yourself. You don't want people to know what you're going through. Listen, I understand. If I don't know what I'm talking about, I've been there. But I've never been abused by physical, because I know brother will not lay down and get back up again. That I know. But mentally, physically, emotion, I've been there.
What's the first sign that it's going to be that type of relationship? What's the first sign that a woman or man should look for when they first meet somebody that's going to be that type of relationship?
Argument. Confrontation. You want to check phones? Pushing. Yelling. Manipulation. You manipulate yourself. You keep using your past. The sign is there. A lot of times we are blind. We see the trigger, but we stay there. Oh, he's gonna change. She's gonna change. And then it repeats itself again. And then you don't want to do something. You cover up. We keep covering up. Change. He's gonna change. She's gonna change. Until the worst, the person is about to kill you.
So how long were you in that kind of relationship?
7 years.
And it took you just to be tight.
It took me to be kicked out of that marriage, that I became homeless, being pregnant with 4-month-old. Didn't have no family.
Do you think that's the reason why? Because you're a beautiful woman. Do you think that's the reason why, like right now, you're very cautious of what man you come in your life right now?
Yes.
Because I'm pretty sure you get approached.
Oh, I get approached all the time.
So,
but before I get approached, before I get into a relationship, I go before God. I know you're watching me, but God never fails me, because I have 3-day journey with him. I will lay myself naked and then let him show me who that man is.
You say you lay yourself naked?
Yes.
So you go somewhere naked and take everything?
Yes. Because I want him, because I strip myself the way somebody stripped me. Say, God, I come before you. I'm not going to get any junk to mess with my soul, with my body. That's why I came. Because when we came into this world naked. When we were in our mother's womb, we were not dressed. No clothes was dressing us. We didn't have no underwear, no clothes. When we came naked. So that's why I go to him to say, God, and he will give me. I will go into dry fasting to hear from him before I make any move. And what he says, I'll follow.
That's deep. I want you to, because we talk about modeling, but let me ask you something. When you meet these ladies, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you get that bond with them as far as outside of modeling? Like they're part of your agency. But do you get that auntie, mama? Do you play that role as well?
Yes.
So they can also call you for personal stuff?
Absolutely. All the time.
Do you share your testimony with them?
Absolutely. And then I rescue them from their relationship. The abusive relationship. I had one before I moved down here. And to find out, she has been hiding from me. She said, hey, listen, Mama Joe, I got to talk to you about something. I said, honey, calm down. I said, got 2 choices. You want to leave or you want to be alive?
Mm.
Which one? She said, Mom, I want to be alive. I said, then you got to stop. You got to stop running. You got to stop excuse. You're a beautiful young lady. So why are you settling for less? Then she reminded me, oh, Mama, I'm in my 30s, you know. I got to settle down with him. Really? But look at your eyes. Look at your body. You bruise all the time. You keep telling me, you know, he loved me. How can a man love you and put his hands on you? He's not your father. He's not your brother. And he put his freaking hands on you. Now imagine living with him. How worse it will get. The next minute, he will kill you. When she comes to the rehearsal, he has to come with her to make sure nobody is watching. No man is looking at her. So I made it mandatory. When you have your loved ones, they got to go. They cannot be here. They got to go because I want to see you, see who you are, and let you interact with other models. Because I do have, drama that we perform and let models perform this short drama, so I can see their personality. Because sometimes, models, they got so much darkness in them that I don't see, but through the drama, I can see so much because I want them to be free to express themselves. And finally, she was gone. She left that relationship because she know if she did not leave, she's gonna be the next victim. So whoever you are, you're listening, you're watching, you can make it. Stop being afraid. Oh, she's talking, she got it all together. No, honey.
So what they do when they have no one to go to, like not disrespecting what you're saying. Let's say you have a relationship where the family said, look, don't mess with that guy or don't mess with that woman.
Mm-hmm.
And that person just went off on the family. Like, if you, this my man, this my woman, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do.
I was there.
Okay, so basically, the family cut off.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now they get a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And the worst part about the relationship is the other person knows that they cut their family off for that particular person.
Mm-hmm.
So they use that as a crutch, as leverage.
Yes.
So now what do you say to the person that now wants to get a relationship but has nowhere to go?
You can go back to your family. There's nothing more important than family. If you remember in the Bible, when the young man is a parable Jesus talked about, he told the father to give me my own part of my wealth, right? Share my own. And the father gave him his own. And he went away and parted himself off, lavished everything. Everything was gone. Guess what? He came back. And the Bible said the father honored him and make the maid to serve him, to have a party for him. What I'm saying to you in that regard, you can still go back to your family. They love you. You can still apologize. That person is using the fact that you have left your family, you have cursed your family out. Guess what? Your family is still your family. They will still love you. They will still welcome you regardless. Yes, they may not like the choice you made. But there is also an organization out there that if you feel like you don't want to go back to your family, there is an organization that can still help you, that can still embrace you to put you in the path where you need to be.
That's powerful. I mean, so you look at the modeling agencies as another way to get to women and what they're going through. So you kill two birds with one stone.
Yeah, men and women.
So
not only men.
Have you had any guys get close to you like that to tell you what's going on?
Oh, absolutely.
And they felt comfortable talking to you?
Oh, absolutely.
So I can visualize something right now. I can visualize you having a place. I'm gonna speak into it.
Amen.
I can visualize you having a facility that covers both, and I see the name changing. I see the name of your company changing to something that's going to take both of them in one title.
Amen. I receive it.
So, you know, it can be something like, you're not going for all the great looks. You're going for the people that been through something, and we're going to have some fun to show you that you still got it. So you've been through something, but we're still going to put you on stage, fix you up. And not to say anybody that been through it is ugly. I'm just saying you're going to utilize that platform to give them back their courage.
Yes.
That the world accepts them.
Yes.
So I can see a abused center modeling show.
Yes.
Have a big, you know, big party for them that they overcame
the trauma.
they overcame. I can see that.
Yes. And then even teenagers. You know, I did a show. We did a show in high school, which I was gonna talk to you about.
Okay.
You know, I was given an opportunity to do a fashion show for Black high school. I can see the darkness in some of the youth. They were abused by parents. They were abused by uncles and aunties. They were told that they cannot be something in life. I see them as my children because I am a mama of all nations, all kinds. But the only thing these kids know of is drugs, marijuana, weeds. Because somebody never told them they are beautiful enough, they are handsome enough. But they are fine-looking young ladies and young men. I have to embrace them. But one thing I will not stand, which I told them, you have to take the weeds down.
So who?
Weed.
Weed?
Yes.
Also stop smoking.
Stop smoking the weed, the joint, whatever they're smoking. Because they felt like it numbed the pain that they were going through. It was a great show. We were gonna do the next one, then COVID came. And during my model casting call, some of my Virginia models, I'm inviting them to come and compete here in ATL. So sometimes we parents, we got to be very careful what we call our children, what we say in their lives. Oh, you remind me of your uncle. You remind me of your stupid father. I am number one because sometimes when my ex, drive me crazy,
Yeah,
I'm I'm being 100. Yeah. But I never speak negative over my children because the word is so powerful. What you speak into your children is what they're going to be in life. You may not see it, but speak power over your children. I speak over you, you're going to be a doctor. I speak over you that you're going to be the next president of the United States. I speak over you that you're going to be the best surgeon in life. I speak over you that you're going to be the best judges, the best lawyers, the best anything that you want. Instead of cursing them, you're not gonna be anything, you're crazy, you are ratchet, you are this, you're that. Speak over your children, speak over your nieces, speak over your nephews, speak over your grandchildren.
And you know what too? I thought about this today. I thought about this as far as I think technology has made parents lazy too, not just the kids. I don't know why, but like when I took my trip with my grandkids, all my grandkids got tablets. All them, 3 of them got iPhones. Like, I find myself as parents, we just, instead of going out throwing the ball, kickball, skateboard, we are guilty too.
Yes.
We always say technology took over the kids' life, but some of us are just as guilty because when they come running, Papa, can we do this? Or Mama, can we go and play the game? Like, we so quick to throw that off as far as saying, let's go outside and run around the tree. So I think technology, people think about it as just getting the kids lazy and not doing nothing outside. We just as guilty.
Yes.
Because I find myself all the time. Daddy tired, man. Go play one of your video games. You know, like you know, instead of so I got to work on that as well as a dad, as a papa. You know, I got to work on that as well. And I thought about that. I manifested that this morning. I just thought about it. Like technology, look over. You know, even in the car. You drive with your kids in the car. It ain't no more conversation.
No.
You driving, they head down. Pass their head
Powerful,
down.
powerful.
Everybody head down. There's no more
communication.
Like, what do y'all want to do when we get back? Like, it's more just you hit a ooh and iron, but it's because something went wrong in the game. Or I turn your hotspot on. You know.
Yes.
So we as parents, we got to understand that that's we say it's taking over our kids' life, but we're allowing it. We are allowing it to take over our kids' life. So I'm guilty. Guilty like a lot of parents. So
you know, I love what you say, you know, Disco. I had a friend of mine. I love police officers, you know.
As far as dating?
No.
I said, you like them handcuffs. I'm messing with you.
So, a friend of mine was telling me, when you were talking about technology, if you notice when we are sitting down, if we still sit down to the dining table to eat as a family, every one of us have our cell phone. Nobody is putting their cell phone down to eat. So I remember having dinner with my girls, and my daughter, my youngest daughter, is passing a salt to her sister. I said, why are you passing salt? She did not ask you. Well, Mom, she just texted me to pass the salt. Huh? We're sitting right here across to each other. And she goes, yes, Mom. I mean, we communicate through the text now, you know. So I remember, I mentioned this cop. I remember, very good friend of mine. I remember he telling me, Joe, when you get home, this including you too, Joe, because your phone go off like crazy. Get a basket and take everybody's cell phone and dump it into that basket, and take that phone to the kitchen on top of the stove, on the side of the stove, so you can enjoy your nice meal with your family. Nobody's texting anybody. Nobody's answering her phone. And anybody who tend to get up to pick her phone, including you, Joe, would do the dishes for a week.
You know what? I can imagine. I used to get in trouble at church for passing notes. Like, we will pass notes to a girl in church or in the choir. I sung in the youth choir. You know, I came from a family that all the cousins, all of us sung in the choir. You had no choice. There wasn't no options. Now, you want to get up there and don't sing, that's on you, but you're going to be up there. You can lip sing, you can look crazy, but you're going to be there with your black and white on when it's time for the youth choir to sing. But I remember getting in trouble so much for passing notes. So my point is, I can imagine if we had phones back then.
Wow.
I probably stay in trouble. Like, we get on the kids about social media. That's only because they weren't around with us.
Yes.
So we were doing the same thing they doing, just more of it was modernized with the paper, you know, writing papers.
That's true.
Do you want to go out on a date? Do you like me? Yes or no? We'll do the same thing in class. We just didn't have the phones. So
wow.
I bet I've been in trouble every day. I probably get fussed out. Social media doing all kind of stuff. I won't put just like the kids now. So
wow.
We got to be careful with technology. Technology, I think, is a trap.
Yes.
We got to be careful. Now, one thing we did have a show before this, the young men was using technology as a better, meaning they all want to do marketing as a career. So now technology is giving them the platform to learn all this stuff at an early age. So we got to be careful what we're using it for.
Yes.
Because it can be
so
a trap.
True. So true.
You know, just like, you know, people don't understand this, grocery stores, right? I had a lady one day, maybe like 7 months ago, I went to Kroger's. And she was screaming. She was about all the checkouts. And her whole goal was to tell people do not use it. She said, every time you guys use this self-checkout, you're taking away from somebody's livelihood job. So if you notice, go to a store, you'll see 2 cashiers, but you see 9 different cashier lines,
Mm-hmm.
but you only see 2 cashiers because the self checkout is taken away from people physically having jobs there. So she was physically
Wow.
saying, don't use it. Because what they do
Wow.
is they monetize the
Never thought about that.
they look at all the times it's being used. So they saying, you know what? We had 100 people use this.
My goodness.
So versus us paying
Wow.
5 cashiers $50 an hour.
Mm.
So she was telling everybody, no, don't use it. Go with up, stand up. And
Wow.
when you think about it, technology is taking
That
over
is so
the
true.
livelihood of people.
Yeah. And then,
Even the apps. Apps
yes.
are doing the same thing.
Absolutely. Even in the banking side too. It's coming to the point like this online, people now doing deposit, online. You can be in your own home and deposit your check online. You can go to the ATM and
Yeah.
deposit cash.
Yeah.
People are even though COVID is there, but everything now is online.
I got some
People
sense.
even applying loans online.
You know what? Since you're in the banking system, I thought about something. I went to Wells Fargo last week to cash a check. The lady told me to tell her about the online I got. Now I'm thinking, why would you tell me that? I know you're supposed to say it, but if you tell me this, you keep giving me instructions on what to do on my
Online.
phone. You talking yourself out of job eventually.
Thank you.
So they setting you
I
up.
don't do that,
They setting you up for the free commercial. So
but they don't know that.
we're gonna watch you. If you don't say this, if you don't say that, we're gonna write you up. Or we're gonna give you suspension. They're using you to promote their future plans
Correct.
to get rid of you.
To get rid of you. I don't do that. I love one-on-one with my clients. The only time I talk online is on Saturday. Saturdays that I'm not working, right? Or the mainly is on Sunday. If anything happens, right, that I'm not there, you can use your online until the next business days that I'm in the branch. Please do come in. I'm going to help you. But can't you help me figure it online? But come in. I love that one-on-one because one-on-one means a lot. It saves my job. No bank can get rid of me because I'm not promoting online. I love what you said. Disco, because me advertising online is telling myself, okay, Joe, you keep doing this, they're going to be getting rid of your position because that's what eventually they want to do. But the more you keep telling them that you are there for them as your officer, whatnot, then they will be glad to be coming in. They know that there is a reason of me coming in to see that person. After COVID, during this COVID, I have seen so much what technology are doing. Okay? Please, if you are into doing your transaction, please do know some branches are open. You are more than welcome to come in. Or you can call toll-free number and talk to somebody on the phone, not the operator doing something for you, but reach out. Especially go inside the branch to make sure that you are helping to allow humans to be working in the branch. A friend of mine told me in England, even before COVID, they have made it now, everything now is technology. If you have people in the branch, it's only 2 people, but you can't go in there. So all I'm saying is reach out, go in. The person may give you a hard time, but sometimes, hey, we don't know what people went through before they come to work. But we got to check ourselves. I love that. I never thought about the self-checkout. Never.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's all a setup. I mean,
Yes, marketing.
Even the apps, you gotta understand. Every app you have on your phone is taken away from somebody physically.
Do you believe in people ordering their food online?
Well,
Grocery store.
Well, that's what we do.
But you're taking it away from people too.
Yeah, no, not really, because that's who's making up. That's who they created other jobs for that. So I'm not taking away from nobody because they gotta have somebody do that. Like the manager's not doing it, people that work there are doing it. So they got a whole nother department that does that. So when I order food online, that particular person goes and gets my order ready. So I'm still giving that person a job.
Okay.
So I'm not taking away from nobody.
Okay.
And I can see if I did it and a robot delivered it, that's a different story. So, and like I said, it created another department for a store. So that's not the same thing.
Okay.
So,
We're talking good here.
so I always think, up on the outside, stuff. What I was saying was a lot of apps. Like for instance, you got people that do flyers. Now they got apps that do everything for you. So that takes away all those jobs. Even fitness. You got personal fitness people on apps now.
Absolutely.
You just put somebody's name on your YouTube, whatever.
Come on.
And watch what they do. So you take away, now you take away from a personal instructor.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Even, so even mechanics, like I learned how to do stuff with my car through YouTube.
Wow.
So now I'm taking away from a mechanic. So that's the lifestyle we live in. So you got to educate yourself because and I'm not going to lie. I've been using it up because it saved me money. Me fixing my own car. For some things, save me up.
But not everything you can
As I
fix.
said, some things. So the simple stuff that I pay somebody.
Like us women, we cannot.
So basic stuff that I pay somebody $65 just for an hour. That's not even fixing it. Now I gotta go buy the parts. But if I learn it myself, I'll
save
buy the
money.
part. So that's life we live. Well, we got like 5 more minutes.
Okay.
What in the news? What's going on? Like, what do you?
Just I'm excited.
I usually do event mode. I do it with you.
Okay.
Event mode we do every show.
Okay.
And it's pretty much the vent how you feeling about situations. Like my vent mode was that I'm dealing with an illness, not a major illness, not a death illness, but an illness. And people think that because I'm dealing with it, that I'm supposed to be somewhere laid up, like, not doing nothing in life. Like, and I had to tell people, just because you see me enjoying life, don't mean I'm not dealing with it. So I'm saying I'm dealing with it, but I'm not going to let it get me down. I'm not going to sit home and worry about it. Whenever God ready, God will do what He do.
Absolutely.
So my vent mode will stop judging me. Cause you see me smiling, you see me laughing, cause you see me DJing, cause you see me doing. That don't mean I'm not dealing with it inside. My illness don't cause me to sit home, with my feet up all day long. My illness caused me to not put myself in a position that if it shows up, that I can't regret. So my vent mode to people is worry about thyself.
What about
Don't worry
thyself?
about
Powerful.
your vent mode.
Stop judging. Support. Stop judging. Before I came here, Disco, what is happening in our nation is outrage. I listen to V103 every single morning. This young man was talking about on Friday how people has asked him, why can't you have family? Saying, why would I have family? Look at what police brutality is doing to our nation. Every single time you look on social media, every single time you look on the television, it's another life being killed. Another kid has been killed. A 13-year-old has been killed. A 9-year-old has been killed. A soldier man who is fighting for our country was messed up. A father has been killed. A brother has been killed. An uncle has been killed. For how long can this society get better? Are you telling me that I cannot afford to live in a good neighborhood? Are you telling me that I cannot afford to buy a nice car for myself? How long could you continue judging us and taking away life without no consequences? of police officers. It's crazy. I worry about every young man, every uncles that is in America, every father, every son, even daughters. I was watching the one that just got released. Was it in Florida? And a bar owner beat a living dead out of a college student and didn't get away. Now they finally arrested him. How can we live in a society that is okay, white men get away with stuff, and then a brother keep on humbling himself, and then a police officer still get away with it? Other race don't get away with it. They can spit in front of a police officer and then will not get away with it. They will not get shot. They will not get any, what do you call it? You guys call it beam guns or whatever? Pepper spray? Yes. Taser. Then they get away with it. My hands is up. My hand is given. What are you afraid of? Nothing. It shows you the person is surrendered. You are trained to protect the land, to keep the land safe. All you're doing is taking lives. And then you open your mouth and said, I'm scared. What are you scared of? You got taser with you. You got pepper spray. You got guns. This individual don't have nothing. They raise their hands. Their hands are given to you. I get scared.
So that's your vent mode. You scared.
Tired. I'm tired of looking on social media. Yes.
Well, on that note,
that's my event mode.
that's your vent mode.
Stop judging. That's the most important.
Okay.
And support.
So, Ms. JoJo, we're going to go ahead and show this every day. Repost.
Yes.
We're going to do now, we're going to go downstairs, me and you, show you the spot. So I appreciate everybody that tuned in. Ms. JoJo Modeling Services, Global
Unique Runway Models.
Global Unique
Runway Models.
Got something big coming soon.
Soon
So
in
we have all the
August.
details by maybe Monday midday. Once we confirm something. But appreciate you, Mama JoJo, for the
Thank
words
you.
of encouragement. And I know you're gonna be blessed. You're a very
Thank
blessed,
you.
beautiful
Thank
lady.
you.
And I wish you the best.
Thank you, sir.
Until next time.
Thank you.
All right.